Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Hello, Sidorio RS. And, I'll do Cinnamon Roller 6405. The best type of roller, probably. Big day for Falasons all across the world. Well, today is different than a lot of streams in that I don't really have a particular reason for streaming other than I feel like streaming. So, thought I'd hang out with you guys on this Friday night. So, Fala ready? Yeehaw. Zaddy. A Zaddy. Hey, Bert Digital. Welcome, welcome. So, what are we doing this live stream? Well, okay, let's see. What have we been doing? Well, we have largely been working on liquidating all of our Rune 2Hs. And you note them. So we have all these still to alch. Oh, geez, all those still to alch. And you'll see, oh, yep, a couple nature runes from today, but we're a bit over halfway done with getting the nature runes we need. And we've got a large stack of law runes, which I think last video that was about 2,000, so we've made a dent into that. We need the money and then the law runes for our construction training that we're going to be doing by teleporting to and from our house and making using bag plants to train construction. So that's what I've been doing, but that's not what I was thinking of doing tonight. I have been putting off doing the drop tables in this chunk for a long time, and I thought that that would be something kind of fun to do with you guys, so I am going to do that, I guess. We'll work on the Dwarf and King Scorpion drop tables, if that's agreeable. One other thing that I guess I haven't really said anything about it, but last time I streamed, which I don't even remember when that was, Agile Tom came in here and was a proponent for adding the partial skilling tasks. And he said that what changed his mind was when you try adding the strawberry to a pie shell, it tells you cannot do it unless you have 95 cooking. And I'd previously decided that that wasn't something that I wanted to do. But I've kind of been reflecting on that decision, and I don't like that there's something that I can attempt and I should be able to do, but I cannot because I don't have the level. And I can train the skill. That just conceptually doesn't sound right. And so I think that decision was made largely because I was so close to rolling a chunk. So I've retroactively kind of added that back in. Yeah, it doesn't give 0 XP, sorry, it does give 0 XP also, which makes it a little bit questionable too. But I've decided I'm going to add it back in, so I have been working on cooking as well. I think it was about 60 or so, now it's 76. And that was, I got that largely by making lots of rations from all of my leaves that I had gathered from forestry. And now I'm just collecting chickens. And I've been doing it all in gear that I would have had in my old chunk. So, not that my newfangled gear would drastically increase the kills per hour on level 1 chickens, but figure that's the right thing to do anyway. So that means I used to be, until recently when I started this, I used to be killing, I used to be killing the ones up here, because they drop 6 and 7 nature runes, but now I am killing the chicken, and while it's waiting to respawn, I'm killing the white knights down here, which only drop 4 or 5 nature runes. But I can intersperse them, so like in the long term, it's faster to work on both those at the same time. So yeah, so that's what I decided to do. And I want to include that, or at least getting all the chickens in that in my next video, so it'll take a little bit longer, but I figure it's the right thing to do, and never really liked how, or well, it doesn't sit well with me that I made the wrong choice in the first place, I think, so. Okay, enough blabbing. Let's go kill some, I guess we'll do dwarves first. Let's see, what do I do not need? Okay, I was planning on doing magic. Oh, yeah, I guess since last time I got 99 defense and I've gotten 4 range levels. A couple prayer levels, I think, so. But I want to do magic, because I have not done magic yet. I have runes, so. Is that my best? I assume they probably don't have any weaknesses, dwarves, right? Looking at the wiki. What would you call it? Elemental weakness? No elemental weakness. Okay. So we just use air, right? Sorry, I'm painfully slow at doing all this. Wow, look at that guy. No amulets. What do I have? Metal guard. Say no more. Shield. What's the options? Alright. Like, can I? Alright, nice. Obviously. Mole slippers? Maybe? Okay. That's what we're gonna do, because why not? Okay. I think we are kidding. Yeah. Alright. So ready. Alright, sorry, let me pull up the chat a little better here. Oh, not that much better. Okay. There are agility obstacles that require high level but give 0 XP. That is true. It's another case. Yes. Did I hear right? We're killing chickens for 9 and 5 cooking? Well, thankfully we just have to get to 90 because we have the summer. I'm sorry, the what's it? The Chef's Delight, which will boost to 95 from level 90. Wow, is that loud for you guys? That's loud for me. Holy smokes. That's better. Oh, I don't stand a chance. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be recording all this. Nature runes. I got nature runes and 4 coins. Sorry, I'm gonna be slow at this because I'm looking at my chunk picker at the same time. We got the bones. 4 coins, easy. Oh, we got coal, okay. nature runes. Nothing. Still looking for coal. Coal. Alright, easy. This actually might be kind of hard to follow the chat while doing this. Yeah, so we're getting 90 cooking. Finish a shortcut, we cannot finish the pie. Oh, yeah. There's cases for both sides. I can definitely understand. Hey, Cap Jim, welcome, welcome. 10 coins, that's new. 1 out of 8.53. I believe in this chunk we're gonna get over 80 prayer, and then we'll get 99 range, and I think I'll probably get decently far into magic. I think chaos runes. That's new. Chaos runes. I'm glad I can get nature runes from these. What was that? I don't know, I just picked up. That's okay, we'll get it again. It was some kind of coins. How's the wife and kiddos? Christmas good? Yeah, wife and kiddos are pretty good, I think. It's, yeah. I guess not too much to say other than good. They've, you know, been in preschool and kindergarten. Then the other one's 2, so lots of fun. Never a dull moment. But, yeah. Crazy fit, thank you. I know, look at that guy. Oh my gosh, am I actually doing the wrong thing for nature runes? Like, legitimately, am I doing the wrong thing? I was not expecting this fast in nature. Am I just getting lucky? Iron, we got iron. Iron ore, 1 out of 32. Nature runes are 1 out of 32. There's 16 HP. Maybe killing. I don't know. I'd have to do some math to figure it out. Let's see. Because I get about, like, on good days, like 150 nature runes. Which, how many dwarves would that be? There's 2 each time. 75 drops of it. Oh. Yes, you can have my time, Mr. Beaver. That's just 75 times 32. 2,400 dwarves in a day. They do not give runes though. So I have to kill them anyway. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, also I think I lamped a level or maybe 2 since last time. I don't know. Bronze bar. Oh, look at that. What's that? Bronze bar. 1 out of 18. Hammer. Save that for a rainy day. 1 out of 12. Alright. Why am I massacring dwarves? Well, because the rules require it. They require drops that I must get. Every drop. And I figure it'd be funner to do that with you guys than by myself. So, we are massacring dwarves today. Hope the chunk's going well. Recently started an extreme and currently on the shark grind. Very fun. Bronze bolts. I hope you're having fun too. Between 2 and 12. East Catherby. Ah, okay. Is that your start then? Oh, got the fletch keep on backlog. Ah, gotcha. Did you bank all the Laurens? I don't recall if I answered that question. But I have not quite banked all the laws. I'm at about 80% of the law runes, and at about 55.9%, actually might not be, 56.1% of the nature runes. Bronze pickaxe, 1 out of 64. It's going pretty fast. I don't think I'm gonna pick that one up. I pick up everything, but not that one. Yeah, I haven't done the dwarf log yet. I was planning on it being one of the last things, but I'm like, I don't really like seeing all this stuff on the chunk picker that isn't ticked off when it could be, so I'm just gonna do it, and may as well do it with some friends. So here we go. Let's see them. Oh, I already got it. We're looking for the bronze medhound, clue scroll beginner, 30 coins, copper ore, iron bar, iron battle axe, tin ore. It's kind of what we're looking at. With the rarest thing there being the iron battle axe at 1 out of 128. And then the beginner clue at 1 out of 100. So, not a daunting log by any means. We're at 40 kills for 1. Don't I have that plugin that can like play back the loop? I can't do this. Probably just record that for the video. Or I don't know if anyone's gonna fight me on just saying I did the I did the log, don't worry about it. It probably won't work for rarer things, but iron bar we're probably doing for the dwarf log. Like most people I've seen that do drop tables don't show everything. Iron ore, not me. Turn music down a little. Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Yeah, if my audio's messed up, just let me know. Because I don't stream much. And I'm not good at this, so that combination makes it very helpful for you to say turn it down. I don't know, is that any better? I could turn it lower. Might still be high, I don't know. Okay, wait, you did it. You didn't quit. Well, I didn't do it. Like, I'm still working on this. But, no, I haven't quit. Are the chaos rooms from random events? Largely, yes. Lots of them from the maze, but also a good handful of them from White Knight. Which I have killed many thousands of White Knights. Oh, quite a few, so. I did it. I did do it? Well, it depends on what it is, probably. I have done things, and quitting is not one of them, so. It's not multi-combat here, just realized. Did I answer how I'm doing on law runes? I'm at like 80% of the law runes. Took me almost 350 kills of man for the iron dagger. It's a pain. That's not super rare, is it? So you just got really unlucky. once you bingo the law runes, you're going to continue White Knights for Nats. Yeah, so, yeah, the actual bottleneck, originally I thought it was going to be law runes, but it will actually be nature runes by a bit. So yeah, I'm going to have to continue White Knights for a bit after the law runes to finish off the natures, but shouldn't be too bad. I'm kind of expecting that I'll have all my chickens, nature runes, and law runes acquired by like maybe late April, something like that. I'm hoping to get a video out before like in the first half of the year. That's the goal. And I'm hoping to use all of my money in that video too. We'll see how long all of the using actually takes, but that'll actually only get me to 93 construction. So this is just the first half of the grind to 99. Getting 90 cooking? Yes, I decided to include that instead. Just giving it more thought, it makes more sense to me. I don't like that I can do something or attempt an action and not be able to do it because I don't have the level when I can train it. So I've revised my choice. Oh, I got the tenor. Alright. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops. Still looking for 5. Fashionscape on point? I know, right? Holy. Woodcutting XP. 8 chaos. That's actually on the rare drop table. So that's probably my first one of these though, because I believe the way the wiki says it is usually above ground they're nature runes from the rare drop table, and sorry, nature talismans, and below ground they're usually chaos talismans. So this is probably my first chaos talisman if I check the bank. That woodcutting XP? Yes, I have a lot of woodcutting XP, almost 120 mil. What I do for all that XP? I chopped oak logs mostly. I also did some forestry with my other account here. I had to bank in the first chunk. I had to bank enough seeds, tree seeds, to get 88 farming to boost to 91 to do the Falador Falador Elite Diary task. So I had to get lots of bird's nests, seed nests, so yeah. Oh, I have a copper ore. So that is one thing that's off. Looking for 30 coins, iron battle axe, clue scroll, bronze med, I think. And actually, you know, the next, after I finish this half, I've got, you know, the second half to do, and that's all going to be forestry for the beehive event. And I expect that to take two or more years. And so we will probably be getting 200 mil woodcutting and post 200 mil woodcutting, for being honest. So we're on a bronze pickaxe streak here. I think I missed a question. No, I didn't. How many alts you'll be using for the beekeepers? I was just planning on doing the chop hop method. So I guess that's 2. Yeah, I still have to test to see if they fixed hop chop. Someone had said that, but the answers you get from Google AI are They contradict each other. So I still don't know unless I test it. But that would mean I'd have to... No, I could do Chop Hop with one other account. Why are we killing Dwarf? Hey, Goblin Chunk. We are finally doing the Dwarf drop table. Figured it was about time. I mean, I've just always kind of hated dwarves, you know. Figure they should die more often. Keep it up, brother. Thank you, Garrett Moat. Is it Garrett Moats? Moats? They need a bath? I mean, not the cleanest creature, I suppose. Oh, yeah. We are on 79 kills. Still looking for the bronze medium helm, beginner clue, 30 coins, and the iron box. Yeah, the beginner clue. It's 1 out of 100. How many chunk tasks are left these days? Welcome, deducted coma. Let's see. Well, the chunk picker says 132, and I have 98 done. The chunk picker likes to include the drop tables of the implings, which now it's saying I have the eclectic ones. But I wasn't actually going to include those till Pearl. But realistically, I've already done all of them, and I'll probably complete the eclectic one passively too. But other than that, these miscellaneous drop tables, there's basically just a couple things left. I added on the part summer pie for 90 cooking, so that's on the list now. And then I still need 89 crafting for the amethyst dart tip. And then I also need 99 construction for the cape. And that's basically where we're at right now. Which those are going to take longer than anything else, so... what other mobs you need to greenlog still after dwarves? Well, let's see. I believe there's the king scorpions, which drop the unsold. I think there's normal scorpions too. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. There's the king scorpion and normal scorpion drop tables, which is just the beginner clue and the unsold scorpion head. So I'll have to finish both those. And then this, and I guess there's like the dwarf gang member technically, which he just drops bones. And I've already killed one, but I haven't probably killed one in front of people, so maybe I'll just kill one for the heck of it. We'll see. Is stars the best way to get crafting XP? Yeah, in a sense, like for strictly crafting, probably. The thing is, in this chunk, there's a star spawn, but there is, it's not always up, like, there's not always one scouted, so you can't always have uptime on it. And cut gems, which you would get from that, are utterly useless to me at this point, basically. I just have so many of them. So, amethyst, cutting them into arrowheads is slightly less XP, but it's much more helpful, because I'm sure at some point I'm going to want to shoot a very useful amethyst arrow instead of figuring out what to do with one cut sapphire, you know? So, so I've kind of been intermixing them. I've been doing them both passively, where like before I go to bed, I'll get set up at one or the other, and then just kind of tap on either the star or amethyst till I fall asleep. And so that I should be able to passively get it without, if I just keep that up for 2 years. Sounds healthy, doesn't it? That's kind of thought right now. Well, otherwise, I mean, I could, you know, take like a month to just grind it out too. That'd be fine. But I figure most of that can be done passively. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're good. That was scary. 99 con is crazy. It is kind of crazy. I've never got it on any account, and this will be the first one. Hey, TechBuster94, welcome. Don't forget to use the leaves. Yes, I did. I used all the ones that I had, and that got me to 76. So now I'm just collecting as many chickens as I need to then later use with the leaves I'm going to get from forestry from the second half of my construction grind, and that will passively get me to 90. So yeah, I've been considering in the rations. That'll be the final form of the chicken. So what was the start date of Faladaddy? I believe it was August 2nd of 2021. So it's been a minute. Bronze med helm. That was on the list, yeah? Yeah. 1 out of 32. Only took us $100. I do not need a bronze med. Yeah, the mud pies. I've made one in this chunk, but yeah, the clay is the hard part. If I could mine it, that'd be sweet. Wait, hold up. There's clay right here. Wait, hold up. Hang on. Hold up here. There's clay right here. I can grab it right there. 1 sec here. What am I looking at? Mud pie. That probably still takes, wait, I did not type what was that. I'm looking at mud pies. Okay. Does this still take a pie shell? Clay. Part mud pie water. Okay, bucket of water. Oh, it takes compost. Hold up. I think we're discovering some tech right now. Part mud pie. Compost to a pie shell. Oh no, you still need a pie shell. Disaster. Oh, we almost found some tech. It's the pie shell that's the problem, because I still have to. I'd have to get pots of flour from White Knights. And all those are going to make meat pies, which I think are better XP, aren't they? How much is a mud pie? Mud. Oh, sorry. Cook. Is it less than 110 XP? 128. That's 18 more XP if you do the math and carry the 1. So, wow. Well, no, that's a pie dish, not a pie shell. Big difference there. The pie shell is problematic because it has the pastry dough in it. And getting that's tough. Pie dishes, I got lots of pie dishes. Let me see what this plugin says. Pie dish. I have 1,800 pie dishes because I've been saving them for some reason. Ooh. You can get pots of flour from imps and from white knights, but it's very rare from white knights, and I have no reason to kill imps other than that. And I'm pretty sure that just killing 4 chickens would be faster. So it is interesting that it's more XP making a mud pie than a meat pie, though. Didn't know that. Yeah, I've been that's what I've been doing. I've been making meat pies out of the flour that I've been getting from White Knights, and that's largely to sustain myself because I'm face tanking them in my range gear. Which you don't think that someone with 99 defense, killing level 36s and 38s would need to heal much, but you do. Are we ever gonna get this? The Clue Scroll Beginner, 30 coins, Iron Battle Axe. We may never know. Start watching the stream at 2 times speed so I can see into the future. Well, if you can play it at 2 times speed, I'd like to play at 2 times speed so I can be done twice as fast. That'd be cool. See, I could use beer. Ooh, or a drop table. Sweet. Crafting XP. Easy. I could use beer. Only problem is that you can only buy it through a dialogue in the bar, and that's just incredibly slow for only one HP. I'm almost here. I'll show my stack. Actually, is there any by chance? Any? No. Always try to get the rune ore when I can. Let's see. Everything goes. Except I want to track my nature. Yeah, I've got 20 meat pies left. So when those run out, I might have to consider beer. Buying them in between inventories of chicken. Not quite sure. That's not quite decided. I could also just use passive HP generation while I go safe spot White Knights. But I wouldn't be getting any chicken then. So I'll figure out the plan moving forward. What's left? Essentially, we're finishing up the drop tables, or at least doing them now. And then we need 90 cooking for the part summer pie. We need 89 crafting for the amethyst start tip. And then we need 99 construction for the cape, which that is obviously the biggest problem. And we're a couple months away from getting to 93 once I use all my bagged plants that I'm going to get with the 1 billion GP that I'm making right now. And then after that, we'll be switching into forestry, where we'll use the beehive event to finish off 99, which will take about at least another 2 years or so. So exciting, I know. Killing dwarves for the drop table. Figured may as well do that sooner rather than later. Did they put cake back in the party room for the 25th anniversary? Have they made a change for the 25th anniversary? I have not checked the party room. Why was it there in the first place? I thought it was their birthday. Oh, was that OSR's birthday maybe? But if it's there, that would save quite a bit of problems, especially if I could bank it. Although, sometimes when the events end, those items just disappear. Do I have any buckets of sand for the desert habitat? I have some from Overworld Earth Implings, but the problem is they give less XP than bagged yew trees. And my bottleneck is law runes. And it will take... So it'll take more inventory space for less experience. So it's not worth it for me. But I did look into that, yeah. 99 in beekeeping. I better know how to build some beehives after that, you know? I believe the desert habitat can be built without a saw, but it just doesn't work for me. I haven't actually tested it, but the wiki kind of says two different things. I don't remember where I saw that. I believe in habitat space it says that it needs a saw. Somewhere it says that it needs a saw, but then somewhere it says it doesn't. So I don't actually know the truth. I just know there's some ambiguity based off of just the wiki. How do you feel if they added a saw to every estate agent house? I mean, it might be okay. I don't know. It'd feel kind of like they're catering to snowflakes. But it feels odd that, you know, saws are kind of needed for the... Ooh, bronze battle axe. Is that what I'm looking for? Or an iron one? Bronze battle. Bronze battle axe. Okay, I must have got that already. If not, I crossed it off before I actually got it. Anyway. So, the question: adding a saw to every house. It does feel odd that the saw is such a primary component of construction and only obtainable in a couple of ways in a couple of places. So I could see the case for adding it just generally, but everyone would think, oh, you're doing this for snowflakes. But ultimately it won't really impact me very much because I am going to get 99 construction without a saw. And if they add a saw, I'm pretty sure my still best way would be bag plants, probably. Can do mahogany homes and get Amy's saw. Well, I got a contract from Amy, and she has me going to Hosidius, so it'll be a while before I can repair anything in Hosidius, but potentially. Hey Sean, welcome, welcome. They added saws and hammers to the new sailing shipyard where you need them for working on your boat. That's true. That's true. That's true. It'd be a minute before I get there, probably too. But I'd expect to get there before Hosidius, though. Okay. How many kills are we at? 146. We're officially dry. As of like 20. The iron battle axe, which is the rarest thing. Since I saw you last, I changed Obor and Moss Giant Boss. Used to be a meme group. Well. If I roll up that way, we'll have to see how that goes. Although if I roll up that way, I think I'm more concerned about the prayer cape than Obor and Moss Giant. Not, well, I know they're in different chunks, but they're pretty close. Although I am getting pretty close to 80 prayer off of just normal bones, which is still crazy every time I say that. Ooh, nature runes. Every time I get nature runes, I let out an audible noise that I hope people don't usually hear, but you're right here. I'm sorry. I got it. Ugh, nature runes. Still drop seeds from the chest? I have no idea. Truthfully, I haven't looked a whole lot into Obor and the Moth Giant, Bryophyta, whoever. Hey, old sauce boss. Stopping by to say good luck on the grind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Does this give magic damage now? Magic strength. Is that damage? I don't know. Current grind, right now we're just trying to get the drop table of these dwarves. It's a simple thing to get done, but it's probably more fun for you guys to watch than me just kill white knights repeatedly. Because there's like some gratification here when I get something, you know. But in the large sense, the current grind is 99 construction and 90 cooking. And those at the same time. I feel more so than being in an estate agent. House saws should just be sold in general stores. I could see the case for that. Just treat them like hammers. I love nature runes. What's left in this chunk? We have 99 construction, 98 crafting, and I guess these drop tables, but that's very small. And then we also have 90 cooking, which I added for the part summer pie. So right now we are working on the dwarf drop table, searching for that elusive iron battle axe, clue scroll beginner, and 30 coins. It's 30 coins. Sometimes some of the drops are meant like free to play only. Let me double check. Dwarf. Let's double check. 30 coins. It doesn't say anything. It just says 1 out of 64. Bronze one. I actually don't have any use for those. The only reason saws are not more common is that the skill was added in 2006. Yeah, that's true. True. If they would have thought about it more, they probably would have added it everywhere. I don't know, but maybe at the time they couldn't do like, oh, this is a free-to-play store and this is a pay-to-play store. Or a free-to-play store that has members-only items, or, you know, something like that. $5,000 dwarves. Oh. I swear these things don't drop 30 coins. It's a lie. Level 20 variant. Level 20 dwarves. What are those? Oh. Are the level 20s on... Level 20s. White Wolf Mountain Tunnels. Keldegrim? Okay, Keldegrim. Sorry, just looking at the wiki here. Yeah, that's what I was checking, Sean. I don't think so. I know White Knights have some free-to-play ones. Guards do. Doesn't look like dwarves do, but we get much further along. Hey, Faucet Face. I like that name. Hey, how'd this get here? Alright, I guess I can't explain how that got there other than getting it as a drop that I mindlessly picked up, so I'm crossing it off. If anyone wants to fight me on that, I'd love to hear your argument. So let's see, now we're looking for a beginner clue scroll and 30 coins. At a drop rate of 1 out of 100 for the beginner clue and 1 out of 64 for 30 coins. Is this the drop table grind? Yeah, Timothy. It's a pretty simple grind, but figure it would be a little bit more engaging than what I do day to day. So we're doing that here with you guys. Hola, Jefferson. Lares? And bagging trees. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the actual buying of bag trees. I would be doing it like all kind of in spurts, but I've never seen 1 billion GP on my account, so I'm doing it by chunks instead. Because I want to at one point see just 1 billion GP on my chunk account. Because I'll probably just retire at that point if we're being real. Just say I think I've made it. Are you tracking mystery box loot? I have not really, no. Some people record every single loot and show it in their videos, and I think that's kind of silly. If I get something, I'll show it, but otherwise. Oh, but the best loot, by the way, for mystery boxes, 20 nature runes. Oh my gosh. It's like Christmas, I'll tell you. Something to watch while cutting 10k logs. Yeah, that's a task you got there. Oh, I guess since last time I've probably got 1, maybe 2 fletching levels. Been making lots of amethyst arrow tips and then turning those into arrows and getting some passive experience when I have some downtime. So, and the reason that's a little bit significant is because if I roll Puro, I gotta make the dragon dart, which takes 95. So just getting closer to having that knocked out already. Have to get a smoldering stone from Hellhound, right? Yes. That's the plan. Did you already do all beginner clues? Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't have all the, like, beginner clue loot, wherever this is. Probably in clues, isn't it? So I've done like 126 of them. I believe the general rule that people kind of say is that once you have all of the steps unlocked, you have to complete the table. And I obviously just have 2 steps out of the many, so doing the whole table right now would be kind of involved. That being said, I'd be interested in hearing what you guys think about if I roll the crafting cape chunk where you need the brown apron or the golden apron, if it would make sense for me at all to try to get the golden apron from an easy clue scroll, or if with what I have right now unlocked and the steps I have, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably depend a lot, you know, like if I get Puro and I can just spawn camp gourmets or whatever for easy clues, then could probably get doable steps pretty quick. But anyway, how many clue steps can you do? I believe that I can see here. I have 15 doable easy steps right now with my 2 chunks. And of the beginners, I just have 2. So easies are actually, other than just obtaining easy clues, they're honestly not that bad. But let's see, so of 166 steps, so like 15 by 166. Oh wait, it has the percents right there, huh? Yeah, so easy clues I can do 9% of the steps. As beginner I can do 5.4% of the steps. Hey, Courage. Yeah, just doing the drop table. Some, easy, simple gratification. But what I've been largely working on, in the dark is, White Knights for Law Runes and Nature Runes for construction. And now killing the chicken for the 90 cooking grind that I added back in, that I originally decided I didn't want to do. I changed my mind. And I do think that I probably should have done that in my first jump. So. Is that better? Okay. Not gonna lie. Good. Alright. Okay, I was kind of lying. Iron Battle Axe again. Okay. Yeah, Verif said he'd do the golden apron. Yeah, Limpward already got the golden apron. It probably depends on my source of easy clues. But also, like, just going on rate for it. I don't know, what would I even do for easy clues? Like if I just have my current chunks. Is it still bird's nests? Get a lot of clues from stars. Well, if the hat's better than the helm, why do I keep getting the helms? Goodness. Yeah, Puro, it's like the source of them is oh my god, nature runes. Sourcing the clues is much easier. Like I think Verif said he would do it because he got the ham place, right? Or he can just thieve easy clues. Hey Magnus, welcome. 5 a.m. There you go. What better time to stream, am I right? Hey Kamikaze, welcome, welcome. Love your videos, one of the best chunk locked accounts on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. A bad day to be a short bald dude. I know, right? I just seen them and they're just there, and they're short, bald, just pleading for death. And I have mercy. I end their suffering. Welcome, Agile Tom, by the way. You convinced me, by the way. I thought long and hard about what you had said about the part strawberry, or the part summer pie, and decided that I probably should have done that in my first chunk, so I'm retroactively going back and added that to my list. So, because I also do not like that you can attempt it and it says you don't have the level. I don't like that. When I can train it, so. It was eating away at me. Does mean there's a lot of chicken murder happening as well. Yeah, it's a weird gray line because you can't complete it, don't get experience, but it tells you you can't do it if you can't do it. But it's also not really going to add that much more time onto my chunk because I can like there's white knights in the courtyard down there by the chicken, so I'm just intermixing killing white knights with the chicken when it's there. But I have to, but it does mean I have to do it in gear that was available in my previous chunk, because really it should have been a goal in my previous chunk. So in my old gear, I get slapped super hard by those white knights. Even though I have 99 defense. It is what it is. Never forget. Can't get away with anything. I'm starting to wonder if these guys drop 30 GP. I'm not convinced. Although maybe I'm just having recency bias because Limpwort went so dry on the Goblin Scroll. I don't know. AB guns, Maniac account, love it. Yeah, sometimes I just look at my account and I'm like, it's actually kind of crazy what I've done in these two chunks. But shouldn't have a beginner clue in the bank. I'm pretty sure I don't. No, I'm like very certain I don't, but I'll check this plugin just in case. Clue. I have a hard, easy, medium, and elite in the bank. Any guesses when this chunk will be completed? Yeah, it'll be at least 2 years. Like what I'm finishing up right now, and I'm hoping that this kind of leg of the grind will be done within the first half of the year. So like consider like May or late April or something like that. Once I get one bill, finish all my law runes, buy all the bag plants and use them, then I'll be at 93 construction, which is not the level for buying the construction cape. So we we'll have to do something else to finish off 99. Or, I mean, we could do the same thing, but I believe at that point that token forestry XP will be my best bet. Both because it's passively working towards getting the seeds for Tangleroot, which I still want to do. And it's probably about the same speed or faster than overall this bag plant thing I'm doing right now. Because it that XP scales with the level, your construction level, so wanted to do this first to make it better. But that's, I'm estimating that'll take at least 2 years to finish that forestry leg of the grind, so. But it's hard to tell right now because I have, you know, I'm not doing it right now. So 2 years is just kind of what it, I think. Patching woodcutting XP. Where are you at? You got quite a bit. 62 mil. But yeah, I'll definitely be hitting 200 mil and probably be going past 200 mil, for being honest. Yeah, doing forestry for 2 years, so. Hey, Source. Did I hear about a Supreme Rule Set rule change? Oh no. Thanks for helping me, by the way. I got my map figured out. I was just being dumb. Rule set change? Well, okay. Okay. If you're gonna blame someone, blame Agile Tom. He's the one that convinced me that I do want to do the part summer pie. I've been working on my cooking now. I decided that I don't like, as Agile Tom had said, I don't like how you can attempt it and it says no if you don't have the level, and I have the ability to get the level. I don't like that. And I think when I originally decided that, I kind of had some bias because I was so close to ruling a chunk when I originally considered it. And so I don't want that to be hanging over me forever, so I'm adding it back into my grind here. So it is what it is. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat. This cat, I'll tell you, I don't know what he's meowing about, but every 10 seconds he's like, I have to say something. I don't know what I'm saying, but I have to say it. He doesn't know. Say it. He'll just meow, and it's sometimes cute, but after a couple years, and it happens all the time at night in the hallway very loudly. Can't you just not move the cat closer to the mic? I don't know if you guys need that, but I'll see if he'll come with me. Tommy. Ugh. Got any words? Cat, got your tongue? Hey, stay here, buddy. Of course, now he's going silent. Whatever. Whatever. Can you guys hear that? Kind of? A little bit? Also, this one's a pain in the butt because anytime we go somewhere, if it's cold, he's an inside-outside cat, and when we go somewhere, we have to keep him inside, and he lets us know that he does not like that based on where he's peeing and pooping. He's like, oh, you're gonna leave me inside? I'm gonna pee all over the kids' toys. What you gonna do if I poop on your bed? So we come home and our place is just trashed. Anyway. Cat pics. I don't know. I mean, he's not an ugly cat. I will say, we got a newer cat, and I think he's been bullying this cat because I think he eats all of his food because he's lost a lot of weight. What kind of cat? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure that we got him from a farm and they didn't want a cat. So we got the cat. And then the other cat, the new one we got, I don't know. I don't really know cat breeds, but I'm sure whatever we have, they're just mutts. The other one was a stray that we found in when we were visiting my wife's family. It was just in a park and just stuck in a tree. Brought it to the Humane Society, and they're like, if no one claims it, you should probably just take it. So then nobody claimed it, so he's ours. Not younger, just newer. It's a 2024 model. Yeah. We had to finance this new one, I'll tell you. Hey, Jay Webby, welcome, welcome. Good to see you streaming. What's the current chunk task? Well, the overarching chunk task that we've been working on for a long time and slowly making dents into has been 99 construction, which we are training to bag plants, but that costs a lot of money, so I have all the rune 2Hs. I don't know how much I have to get you caught up, but basically I'm killing lots of white knights to make money and get law runes, essentially. That's my day job. And I also kill chickens now. I'm a chicken killer. But right now, specifically, we're just doing the nice, easy, simple gratification of drop logs. So we're getting the dwarf drop log out of the way. Right now we're looking for the beginner clue, which is 1 out of 100, and the 30 coins drop, which is 1 out of 64. And somehow we don't have after 275 kills. Is the music loud again? Probably depends on the song. The buzz yearns for the mind. True. Can't stay away. Can you do anything with this? Destroy. I think I'm thinking of the emote. Like similar, right? No, not really. No, I'm crazy. There's music? What? Not even close. No. Have you and the guy that never leaves Falador Mines ever crossed paths? Are you talking about Mini Riolu? Is that what you're talking about? Possibly. If that's the person, yes. If it's someone else, I don't know. Tom's a dirty liar. Oh no. We're beefing. Buzz Strutyear? He has not been on very much recently. I was here last season with the Chiefs though. Oh no. Yeah, the Chiefs. Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. I'm pretty sure they didn't even play this year actually. Just came here to say that. Well, you gotta say it, you gotta say it. Oh, by the way, so I made an NFL, because you're talking about the Chiefs, I made an NFL bracket on ESPN, and it is currently perfect. So if anyone wants to know the outcome of this weekend's games, I'll just let you know. It's going to be the Broncos over the Bills. It's going to be the 49ers over the Seahawks. It's going to be the Rams over the Bears. And what's the other game? AFC. Oh, the Pats over who they're playing. What? Who are the Pats playing? I know all of you care deeply about this. NFL. Who are they playing? They're playing the Texans. They'll beat the Texans. Oh, someone else? Fatty P. Hattie. Fatty or P. Hattie? Dave is chilling. Oh, interesting. Bears Broncos Super Bowl. I think I have it. Oh, I just had it open. Why did I close it? ESPN. Okay, fantasy. Sorry. We'll keep killing these. Pigskin bracket challenge. Brackets. I have the Patriots beating the Rams in the Super Bowl. That's what I got on my perfect bracket. I made another bracket where the Broncos win. Using that one. Oh, I actually have my other bracket has the same as you, the Broncos over the Bears in the Super Bowl. I do know who you are. Darn beginner clue. How goes the grind? It's going pretty well, City Maker. Starting to wonder, well, okay, I've been wondering for a couple minutes if this 30 coin drop exists. Or if I'm just not paying any attention at all, possibly. I was kind of surprised that the most brackets on ESPN have the Seahawks winning. And I don't know how you can have that much confidence in the Seahawks. I mean, they've looked okay. Sam Darnold is playing very well. But they are the Seahawks, you know? Anyway. Well, the Pats Broncos will be the AFC Championship, so. Cowboys fan. Bills are winning it all. But the Bills team is like just Josh Allen. I mean, that's not to say that they won't win, but it feels like it's just what can that man do against the other 21 players on the field. Hey, Nano-san. Good to see you. Good to see you back. Bills, Rams. Rams have been playing really good. Put some respect on Daryl's name. If you're a chunker, you gotta have respect for Daryl's name, you know? This is his best chance to win a Super Bowl? Well, the question is if they don't win a Super Bowl, do they, like, redo their whole team? Because it's been their year every year. I'm a Lions fan and life is pain. Well, it's probably not as painful as it has been, right? This guy just not questioning at all while 123 is air bolting dwarves. The best part of doing killing the chicken now, by the way, is that I'm down there and people spawn there after dying. And people will just run by and be like, What are you doing? Like, stop killing the chicken. I was like, stop dying. Goodness. Anyway. As far as the Pats go, though, I acknowledge their run game. Drake May's good. Don't see him beating the Texans' defense. That's true. The Texans do have a defense. They're pretty good. Who did the Texans play this last weekend? I was not convinced by their offense, though. Texans. Wait. I just typed in Texans OSRS. How you know you have a problem? According to the AI overview, Texans OSRS refers to players of old school RuneScape who are from Texas. Interesting. I'm not sure that's accurate, but I will type in what I meant to. Oh yeah, they played the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers. I don't know. Like, in that game, weren't there some turnovers that the Steelers just could not capitalize on? Anyway. But it feels like if there's turnovers, like, the Pats would be able to capitalize, at least field goals, you know? I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. The Texans' defense is the Texans' offense. It's fair. It's fair. In point difference. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah. I sometimes I'll type in like, how to do a for statement or whatever, some kind of work thing, and then OSRS at the end. It's like, And Google AI tries its best. It does. But it has no idea what you're talking about, because it doesn't make any sense. And what's the worst is, so the language that we've been using at my job, that we've been trying to move away from very unsuccessfully, is called ABL, or also known as Open Edge, and the best results are when you type in it as Open Edge. And that starts with O, and so it always turns into OSRS. So anytime I try to look up the documentation, I am not looking at the documentation. I am looking at old school RuneScape. You're an OSRS Texan? I was searching for you on Google. Who knew? Just OSRS wiki. Alright, yeah. Gaming on the work computer. If anyone ever has to use my computer, they'll be very confused by my searches. Gaming on the work computer? Yeah, I would never do that. Yeah, we're still waiting for the clue scroll and 30 coins. Maybe I should pay more attention to what coins I'm getting. Maybe I'll highlight them. That looks ridiculous on this plugin. Banked 55937279997. Alright, purple beam for the coins now. We'll pay attention, surely. We're at 330, this will be 333 kills. I'm excited to see what Verf rolls next. He's really close. I remote into my gaming PC on my work laptop, but don't game on the work laptop anymore. Yeah, what I'll do sometimes is I have Chrome Remote Desktop on my phone, and so I'll connect here, and then do RuneScape Mobile on one account, and then play the other account on my phone in split screen. I'll do that. 10 coins. I was paying attention. But I guess that's just while I'm at work, not on my work computer. Also, that's kind of like a game changer for salvaging and using sailing. Like I don't understand how it's like you can log in and stay logged in for 26 minutes or whatever it is in RuneLite and just be getting sailing experience the whole time. Then just like log in for another however many minutes, and it's like that is way too AFK. I don't know. Anyway. Four coins. For Verf, a dozen nothing chunks into a super easy grind or the evil chicken outfit straight away. No in between. Someone say sailing? Yeah. Oh, one thing I would say, by the way, I know I'll get asked eventually. Sailing, how I plan to do sailing, I think Limpert had a pretty good video about what he's going to do in sailing, and I'm fairly similar in how I like to roll sailing chunks and whatnot. One difference I would say, though, is he said that there's never, like, when you unlock the cape, there's never a time where you can both train sailing and buy the cape, which is true, but then like you're just saying that like there's an order of operations here, and because there's any order of operations, you don't have to do it, which doesn't make any sense to me. Like you can get 99 by trimming your sails and then like go on the pandemonium, you know? So to me, as soon as you unlock the pandemonium, you should have to get 99, and then you actually go to the pandemonium to get the cape. That just makes sense to me, but he argues that since there's an order of operations there, you shouldn't have to, which I disagree with. But the one question is, I don't know if when there's like the quest dialogue and stuff, like if you're still doing the quest, can you actually buy it? Which I don't think anyone probably knows at this point, because why would you? Anyway. Yeah, salvaging is crazy. And really, they probably were right to nerf it, but you can't release it really good and then nerf it when people are used to it being good. Like, that would be like if they had nerfed Zulrah way sooner, you know? Which is probably not a bad idea, but whatever. Oh, your account's sailing chunk? I see. That makes more sense now. trimming sail is like raking a patch. Yeah, but it's like you could rake a patch every 30 seconds. You know? Some kind of goes hard, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Tom. Like, I have no idea. And the only way to find out is for someone. Well, I guess you could probably ask Modash, and if he's feeling nice, he might tell you. But other than that, like, you kind of have to get 99 without completing the quest. Which at that point, you're kind of just a Chad, you know? They might just change it, just so you can get the cape at that point. I was hoping to do the Scorpion drop tables too tonight, but I don't know if that's happening. Not at this rate. Oh geez, I have to say her name now, don't I? Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Hello, it is a Faladaddy stream. IMJODANC. On this economy? I know. I know. It's because the market closes on Fridays or whatever, right? I don't actually know anything about this. My brother just referenced something like that. Yeah. Scorps do have an elemental weakness? Oh my word. Scorpion. Why would they have an elemental weakness? Elemental... Oh. Ooh, fire weakness. Okay, okay, okay. So that means I need fire range. How many fire runes I have? Or air runes. It's my baby monitor. Sorry about that. At any point, by the way, I might have to go help if an older kid wakes up. So, in which case I would just promptly end the stream, rage quit because of the coins and the clue scroll. To try it on Attorney World with boosted XP. That's true. Change your stats manually. That's probably smarter than what we were proposing, Mr. Tom. Yeah, once you complete the quest, you can do some other things, like I think you can kill turns or whatever. I think Dwarf said something like that for bounty tasks. But the question is if you can get the cape before you finish the quest. Let me see. Actually, I'm trying to remember. It's like if you unlock this chunk. Can you actually... Is there a way that you can unlock the Pandemonium without being able to finish the quest? Like not having all the tiles required? Roll straight down from Port Sarum. So if you just roll straight down, I know you need that one. You need, oh geez, where are we going? You need this chunk. I don't know where in the quest it is that they like push you over or whatever. But you wake up here. But if that can happen, then I feel like you should have to get 99 before going to the Pandemonium. That's just me. Yeah, but you could get the cape, right? Maybe I should just send a tweet or whatever they call it these days to Mr. Ash. See if he could just enlighten us, if that's possible. Map code SHK8 when I look at my it opens like it. Although I don't know how to leave a chunk. I will just change the URL. Hey, Peter Larson, what still needs to be done to finish this chunk? We need, in no particular order, 99 construction, 89 crafting for the input start tip, and 90 cooking for the part-some pie. So that's what we're working on, and this is a small little jaunt, short little thing I'm doing. Just finishing the drop tables of the dwarf and the scorpion, because it's quick and easy, so they say. So, Borg ones. Tell him not to make it possible. Just, it'd be kind of silly, don't you think, Modash, if you could buy the cape without finishing? Like, wouldn't that be ridiculous? Because you can't even lamp it yet. Then he'd say, well, it's the same for rune crafting. Well, what are you grinding right now? Well, right now specifically, I'm just doing the drop tables for the dwarves, but I've just been doing this on stream because it's more interesting than what I really do. What I really do every day is I kill white knights all day, every day, for nature runes and law runes, and I also kill chickens for cooking. So I need the law runes for teleporting to my house and back for training construction with bag plants, and I need the nature runes for liquidating my rune 2H stack. Oh my god, speaking of nature runes. if you roll the air altar, is it just the diaries? Well, there's the diary that requires 88, and then there's also the pet, which getting the rate, or sorry, getting 88 would get you about halfway to the rate of the pet. At this point, I do not know if that's a backlog or not, because my source of pure essence is wandering overworld essence and blings, which I don't know how many of those I would be able to get a day. So ideally, whatever my next chunk is, it is not that one, because I want to do something with the air altar, right? So ideally, I want to roll this one before this one, and that's basically all I care about in my next roll. I don't want to do this one before this one, because this might just end up being a backlog after I figure out how long it would actually take. And I don't know if that would be, like, you know, you're already doing half of the rate to the pet at that point. Depending on how long that takes, may as well just keep going, you know? So I don't really know. We'll see. But perhaps doing this, like, 5-year grind in this chunk is maybe setting a bad precedent for backlogging things on this account, or not backlogging things on this account. But I don't know. Hey, Damon W. How's it going? Glad to see you're still in the grind. Haven't caught you in a little over a year. Well, I do not stream very frequently or make videos very frequently, so it's probably not your fault that you haven't caught me. I'll just say that. But it's been going pretty well. Working every day, just making little bits of progress. Been getting there. At about 560 mil alked of my rune 2H's, and about 80% of my law runes done, so it's going pretty well, I'd say. Asked a JMod about buying the cape without the quest completed. It's Friday. Might not get an answer till Monday. 1 to 2 business days. They always get you with that. Alright, we'll see if Tom's connections can carry us. Yeah, I pick up these bronze bolts like I'm going to use them someday. But if we're being honest, I can mine amethyst. Why would I ever use bronze bolts? But I almost have 75,000 of them, so may as well keep going, you know? Would you have any advice for someone thinking about starting an OSRS YouTube series? I'm not sure I'm the right person to ask about that. I still don't really know why people watch me. I don't edit particularly well, or plan out episodes particularly well, or live stream particularly well. I don't do a whole lot of things very well. It's really the concept of my content that carries whatever people are watching. That just the ridiculousness of it. So I'm not really sure what to tell you other than do something in the game that people would like watching. So I don't really know. My stunning personality. Yeah, and have a stunning personality as well. Oh, wait, someone donated and I didn't even read it. As you were saying about bad streaming, I just went past it. Oh, alright, I'll try saying your name. I, I'm Jadonk. I have no idea. No idea what it's supposed to be, but thank you for the 20 MX dollars. I assume that means Mexican dollars? Unless I'm crazy, but thank you for your generosity and supporting the channel and stream. Start posting as soon as possible. Yes, it's like voting. Vote early and vote often, as many times as they'll let you. Thanks for your grind, Buzz. It's my pleasure. I really enjoy what I do. And I was actually talking with a coworker about it today. Like, I don't think I could ever make this a full-time job because I just love that it's my hobby that I play as if it were my job. So I'm glad that it's that other people enjoy it too. Oh, nutrients. Oh my lord. As for why people watch you, I definitely like how chill you are with crazy grinds. Sean MC, could the OSR's Discord could just ask for advice there? That's true. That's true. There's probably some advice from smarter people there. Yeah, join. I figured it out eventually. Just whoa. Hey, you're on my friends list. I still remember you. I think you helped me with that. Oh, I gotta record now. Whatever. Helped with forestry a while ago. Is it recording? Okay. Still not gonna say your name, but hello, malevolent Jin. Thank you for the bond. That's super generous, and you look sweet. Not gonna lie. So, thank you for the support, man. Let me see what's an appropriate one of these. Maybe one of these. Brings me tears. Thanks, man. I bet these are crazy expensive still, aren't they? Does it say them? Do I have to type it in? Rice. With my loud clacky keyboard. Oh, cool. Actually, untradeable might be no problem. Holy smokes. You didn't have to do that. That's crazy. Wow, that's a lot of GP. But I say that as someone with 560 mil. Which I'm pretty sure in RuneScape the most I've ever had at one point is like 100 mil, and that was way back in RS3. So, new heights. Who knew? Oh, you Max, since you helped me with forestry. Damon W. Okay, good to know that that's you. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Free 1.2 mil, just alk that thing. Huh, that's interesting. Wait, is that how much like you put it, like you have to use that much to turn it into a tradable bond? You think this guy's been angry at dwarves as well? Found me, oh no. Just observing the massacre. Best seats in the house. See if I can turn the sound back on my baby monitor. Alright, we got that one. Now it's just the 30 coins. And can we do it? Oh, that'd be so cool. Alright. I have the wrong chunk picker now. How much delay is in the stream? I have no idea. You'll probably find out right now. Did you know you can store the bond pouch and save an inventory slot? I did not know that. I think I have disabled the bond pouch thing, but I probably could. I usually just throw them in my bank because I'm not close to the limit. But if you can just alch them, I mean, what am I doing? Getting 38k for every alch when I could be getting 1.2 mil for every alch. That could be done today. I was gonna cross that. Oh, the list. Clue scroll. Got it. Alright, when we get 30 coins, we're done with this. And then we'll probably take a swing at the scorpions, I guess. Or go to bed. Always an option. Really? 2 to 4 minutes? No way. That's crazy. Maybe you're behind. Huh. Maybe try like pausing the stream, or like going forward, or I don't know. If there's a live button, push the live button. I don't know. I don't think there's supposed to be that much of a delay. I mean, like, based off what I'm seeing in the chat, it shouldn't be super long, like minutes. Alright, sorry, I have not been paying very much attention to the chat. I don't know why. I'm like a goldfish when I stream. I'm usually not like a goldfish, but I just can't remember what I'm doing. Throw more than like 2 things at me. Even more than 1 is probably like 1 too many. Turn up your eyes with the easiest starting chunk for making things go as smoothly as possible with further rolls. Starting chunk. Easy as possible. We have different goals in mind, probably. Basic extreme OneChunk. The ease of further rolls. Gotcha. Starting somewhere like rock sawmill. That's true. That's true. Not a bad shot. Okay, Bootstrap is back with us, boys. How soon do you think you'll be rolling? It will be still a while. So I'm about, give or take, 5 months or so away from finishing my current part of the construction grind, which will get me to 93. And then And then we're looking at probably another 2 years to finish it from 93 to 99. At least 2 years probably. So sometime in 2028, 2029, something like that. Which sounds crazy when you talk about years that far in the future. But what I'm thinking about right now. Yeah, Cox made things easier. Yeah, just starting with a T-bow is always helpful. But I mean, the whole concept of a lot of the chunking stuff is to front load a lot of grinds, so you have to do them before they reasonably make sense to do. And the different rule sets just kind of decide how front loading you're doing it. So if you're like, you know, starting at the sawmill will make construction easier, right? But you could, you know, is it going to make rune crafting better? Probably not. You're pretty close to rune crafting chunk, so like, and you have an altar, so we can't. Anyway, I'm not sure if that is a good comparison, but I'm also not sure I have an answer for you. So. Hey Mo KG. I always love to see the streams because the gap between the progress videos. Yeah, I figured, you know, I should at least, when I have the motivation to stream, people will seem to enjoy it, and I always enjoy it, and I know there's a big gap between my videos, so to remind people that we're still working hard all the time. Did I just get the 30 coins? I'm gonna have to watch. Alright, hold up here. I gotta watch my stream back. Or maybe you just want me to leave. Going to bed? Good luck. Alright, thanks for tuning in, Tom. Best of luck on your endeavors. How do I get to my stream? YouTube. There I am. Mute. Oh dear, I have an ad for old school RuneScape. Oh, okay. You could, you know, is it gonna make rune crafting better? Probably not. You're pretty close to rune crafting chunk, so like. Hold up. Ugh, I hate listening to myself. I'm sure most people can relate. Oh my gosh, what was that like? Hey. That's cool. That's iron. What am I talking about? And I know there's a big gap between my videos, so to remind people that we're still working hard all the time. Was it before this? Oh, did I just get the 30 coins? I'm gonna have to watch. At least 2 years. When did he say that? I don't have timestamps, I don't think, am I? Oh, I do. Wait. Okay. Okay. Bootstrap is back with us. Where did he say that? How soon do you think you'll be rolling? At 11:40. Let's see. Right now it is. So that's 4 minutes ago. So right here. Sometime in 2028. Alright. I'm researching, sir. Rune Light can show individual loot. Ugh, you're right, I'm just wasting my time. Wait, how? This one. I am wasting my time. It's there! Can I show it somehow? Oh, it's kind of, okay, scuffed, but there it is. Alright, we did it. Thank you, whoever said that. I would just kept going. Alright, let's see if he has the agility level. Agility level check. Hey, he's got it. Alright, now we kill scorpions. These are louder. And I'm probably not gonna get this on my... Yeah, I'm gonna have no idea how many I kill, because they don't really drop anything. So the loot tracker... I gotta pull this back up. 30 coins. Done. Hey. I bet killing him down here is easier. Sure. Is the scorpion just the unsold head? No. It is the head and a beginner clue. So. That was... Alright, you're counting? Alright. Hey, that's one of the things we need. From normal scorpion, not king. 1 out of 25. Easy peasy. Hey, Lonely Hydra. The king is back. Well, I never left, but it is true. I am showing that I'm here, so... Head on 7. He is my counter, actually. I hope you're ready to go for 100, like the beginner clue. Your spreadsheet on Google Doc does not work anymore? Is that true? It breaks all the time. But usually it's not me that causes it to break, for what it's worth. Let me see if I can fact check it. What does it say? Opening the file in Google Sheets. This could take a few moments. Oh, mine's working. This is just a ploy to get people to open it, check it out. Hey, Switch Cell. Yo, I've been wondering when you were gonna stream again. See you online all the time. Was curious when I'd get to see the progress. Yep. Yeah, I believe I see you. The name sounds familiar, so you're probably on my list. Switch iOS, maybe. Anyway, I think I've seen you before, for sure. So, yeah, I have not been killing scorpions and dwarves for this whole time. I've mostly been killing white knights and chickens, so a little bit different tonight, but yeah. What are you missing to finish Falador? We are working, for the most part, we're working on 99 construction. That's the big one. I was right. Okay. So yes, I do see you. And on here, Switch Cell. Did you used to be named Switch Cell on RuneScape 2? Or because Switch Cell sounds familiar too. Anyway, but yeah. So I've mostly been working on. Wait, what I still need left. That's what I was talking about. I still need 99 construction, 89 crafting, and 90 cooking. And obviously the hardest of those is going to be 99 construction, considering I have to teleport to and from my house, and I don't have a saw. So how would you even go about doing that? So I'm gonna do bag plants, and teleport to house, and it's gonna be great. At least for the start here, what I have so far, like I have a billion GP worth of Rune 2H's, but I don't have the law runes I need to use them when I buy bag plants. So that's kind of the big part of that grind. But that'll just get me to 93, and then from 93 I have to get to 99 still. So we'll be doing forestry with the beehive token construction experience for the rest of the way, which will feel slower because I'm not getting it all at once, like I will be for the bag plants, but it'll ultimately be fairly close to the same XP per day, and I'll also be working on the seeds for the Tangleroot still, so it's ultimately probably better, but I'm doing it later because it's the XP you get scales with your construction levels. So starting off with this because it's probably better for the lower construction levels. Anyway, I don't know if you asked any of those questions, but I just kept talking. Wasn't shutting up at all, so. Stop and count at 20. All right. Thanks for your diligence. Have a good night, Breezescape. Thanks for tuning in. And good luck on Sailing Trunk. Mr. Videos. Yeah, it's a good thing you caught the stream because the next video is probably slated for May, April, something like that. That's when I'll be at a point where I'd be okay showing the progress. Because what I don't want to do is upload a bunch of videos, make people happy that I'm uploading videos, but each one is like, what happened in this video? Like, worked on White Knights and got like 25% of the White Knights done, and then like, alright, next time will be 25 more percent, and like, there's nothing interesting or, nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'd rather someone show me something they did than something they have worked on. But I don't know. We'll watch the videos. Well, I know people would watch them, but I wouldn't feel good about them. I mean, I know I don't edit super well or anything, but I like feeling at least okay that like the content of the video was worth watching, probably. You want more substance, which makes sense and separates you from a few others. For the masses. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I put in enough hours, you could probably get a lot of videos out of what I do, but also part of it's I just don't like recording stuff that I think is insignificant. So, and it's kind of the nature of an account like this where the grinds are so long, you don't want to just keep doing the same thing. Like, you want one video to be distinct from a next video, and Anyway. Hey, Hector. Once again, streaming right when I'm about to go to sleep. Name a more iconic duo, am I right? Hey, Yellow, Red, Blue. Amazing channel. Thank you for your work. Hey, glad you're enjoying it. Need you to upload like Odoblock. I don't really even watch him, so I don't know what his upload tendencies are. Let me see. Odoblock. What's RS? Daily? It's a couple every week. Also never really wanted to play the YouTube game period where you like ask people to sub and like your videos and stuff and comment and try to get clickbaity thumbnails and titles and stuff, and none of that interests me at all. Which I'm still proud. I've never asked anyone to like, comment, or subscribe, so. When I have, you know I will have officially sold out. I don't know what's selling out to, but something. Thought about streaming it more, kind of like when you were doing more forestry. Yeah, the problem is really just that I very seldomly feel motivated enough to be someone else's entertainment. I like relaxing and having other people entertain me. And so like after a long day of work and kids, it's very rare that I'm like, yeah, I could really just talk for another 2 or 3 hours to people while they critique what I'm doing. Which I know that's a harsh take on it, but enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. But I know when I first kind of originally started, I had planned on having some kind of streaming schedule, but it was really hard to motivate myself to do it when I kind of just oftentimes want to zone out and watch football or listen to YouTube videos about football, or think about football, or football season's almost over, by the way. Sorry. Hey, Ronan, something like that. Big fan, Buzz. Was just hoping you'd show up the other day scrolling YouTube. Oh, I was glad to see you. Well, I'm glad that you were able to do what you were thinking, I guess. That's interesting coincidence. Who do you support in the NFL? Well, so I'm a college guy. I mostly care about college football, but I recently picked the Chiefs to be my NFL team. But because I'm a college guy, it's not like a deep, like, it has to be the Chiefs or else. So, like, when the Chiefs kind of sucked this year, it was kind of like, whatever. But I'm pulling for them, I guess. Go Seahawks. I've got bad news, PC. I have a perfect bracket right now, and I have the Seahawks losing tomorrow. Or, yeah, I think it's tomorrow, right? So I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to break bad news, but I would say... Yeah, that's a sweet cake, by the way. Go Broncos. I have 2 brackets. One of them has the Broncos winning. The undefeated bracket is not, though. I'm pulling for the Pats. can't get into college football, I would say now is probably not a good time to get into college football. Because the sport is kind of a disaster right now. Because there's no rules. It's every day is free agency for everybody. It's just stupid. Yeah, I think I've seen the ceiling game mode. It's kind of cooked, not gonna lie. The MLB is more messed up. Yeah, I could not make myself watch the MLB. What drops do I need from the Scorpions? I need, so the Ensouled Heads. So there's the King Scorpions and the normal Scorpions, and I need them from both of them. From the normal Scorpion, well, the drop tables are the same. But they're different NPCs, so I'm going for them separately. You need the Ensouled Head and the Clue Scroll, the beginner Clue Scroll, which is 1 out of 100. And I'm probably, I don't know how many I'll have killed tonight, but I'll probably stop short of the drop rate. Because I need to be available. Because every night, my 4-year-old wakes up without fail right about this time. And I need to be there to snuggle her back to sleep. Which is kind of sweet, but also kind of annoying. So, in all honesty, what will probably happen, if I don't end soon, is that my wife will call me through the baby monitor, and I will be like, oh, gotta go, bye! And then I'll quickly end the stream and go snuggle. Dodgers paying more in luxury tax than most teams hold payrolls. I heard that they were paying like hundreds of millions of dollars for their roster. Something like that. That's all I know. But I kind of know what you're referencing, so I feel like I know, you know? Nothing wrong with snuggling. That's true. That's not the problem. It's just every night. She wakes up 2 or 3 times, and every night I have to, or every time. So I never get more than a couple hours before I gotta go. And she has a bunk bed. I know nobody asked, but she has a bunk bed. She's on the lower bunk. Hey. My cat's scratching my chair. I know this cat wants out, so. Where's my nice talking? Anyway. But she doesn't want me in her bed. So I'm laying on the floor with my head on my upper body in her bed. And it feels awful on my back. But I sleep that way for hours every night. I'm like, I don't know how I still move. Anyway. Hey, Hedgehog King. Hey, Faladaddy, what's the majority of your grind right now? White Knight? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We do lots of White Knights. We have been... So I recently decided I was going to add in the 90 cooking grind to make the part summer pie. Because I didn't like that you can attempt it, and it says you can't do that, even though I can train that skill, like, reliably. I don't like that. So I changed my mind, and I'm killing the chicken to get cooking experience. And of course I'm doing it with only gear that I had in my previous chunk, because it would have been a goal in my previous chunk. So I've been, instead of killing White Knights up top, at the top of the tower, which have better Nature Rune and Law Rune drops, I've been killing them in the courtyard, so I can also intermix killing with the chicken. But yeah, so mostly killing White Knights and chickens for Law Runes, chicken, and Nature Runes. Right now, for Law Runes, I mean, you could open the link to my spray sheet in the description, but Law Runes are at about 80% finished. And Nature Runes, I use them as soon as I get them to liquidate my Rune 2H stack. And I'm at about 56% liquidated at this point. Which actually, I believe I'll get the Law Runes before I finish with the Nature Runes. So, And I'll finish with the cooking before I finish with the nature rooms. Also, so. YouTube ads. Why are there YouTube ads? What kind of sick stream is this? I'm falling asleep at the keyboard. You're welcome, bud. Thanks for the stream, Daddy. Glad to see you from time to time. Yeah, glad you could hop on by and say hi. So have a good night. Rolled 345. It's true. It's true. But I'm probably going to. I'll do 5 more kills, not including this one, and then I'm gonna call it probably. Oh hey. Because I need to be available. I think so. I'm gonna take that route. So we'll just kill 5 more. Hope to get the beginner clue scroll. Otherwise, we'll come back and get it in a bit. But thankfully, I don't have work tomorrow. So. In my youth, I would have just stayed up. But here I am, an old man. I jinxed you instead. Good night, man. Good luck on grinds. Thanks. Thanks. Good night to you as well. Hope everyone sleeps well, has good dreams. Or no dreams. Whenever I dream, I can never remember what I dream. I just tell my wife, I had a crazy dream last night. It's like, oh, yeah, I did. And that's about it. Have a good night, dude. Enjoy being a dad that grew up quick. Yeah, they do. Alright, she's crying pretty loud, so my older lady's probably gonna wake up any second now, so I'll call it, and we will, let me see, I'll do my thingy. Smell you later.